Hello. What's up, y'all? Oh, it is another Thursday and another stream. And I'm getting a little bit later to start today, but had some packing to do. I still have some packing to do. But yeah, I was working on some packing and then doing some setup stuff. And here we are. Caillou, welcome on in. Thanks for the hydrate. How is it going? Wow. I'm borrowing a mount from my partner to set the camera up a little bit more. How do you describe this? I don't know. Aiming vertically. AJ, welcome on in. How's it going? Caillou brain fog. Oh man. I may have something to send you, Caillou, but it depends on whether or not you want to see a picture taken in VR chat. However, anyways, that's not part of this stream. Oh, woo. I thought I'd work on... Oh, shoot. Send you the pic, AJ. Oh, woo. I forgot to grab my power supply for this, so that's great. We're off to an amazing start. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It just, I don't know, is tangentially related to your prior comment. Anyways. Oh my goodness. Come on, Pa. Yeah, I gotta grab a power supply, I guess. So, already taking a break. Look at me slacking. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, woo. I'm back. Yeah, there we go. AJ Shark is good. Your apartment is being weird, though. You need to pay rent, but the online portal is missing. This, the lol. This isn't the first time you're paying rent or using this portal, is it? Like, did this button just vanish? Fox is doing all right. I'm a little stressed. Trying to get ready for BLFC and stuff. And I don't know. There's a part of me that regrets like deciding to go early and help set up and stuff. Cause it's just, oh my God. I also forgot my heckin' solder thing. You've been living there since January and it just vanished. Yeah. So I'm a little stressed about stuff at the moment. And I don't know, I've had a kind of a weird day, but things are it it's hard to put it, but it's like just getting on here with this chill music with y'all, and especially since I'm going to be working on something that like I'm interested in, and just having kind of a chill night is already like really helping me. But I also realized that as I said, I forgot my the thing from the other soldering iron that has the like wire brush that I need to clean the tip. So I am going to go get that once again, stepping away for a sec. I'll be right back. Oh, woo. I return with soldering iron stuff that I should have had in the first place. Oh, also, I'm really curious what the stream delay is like. So I'm trying a little different setup tonight. So if you could do a favor, I'm going to count down like 3, 2, 1. And when I say go, then if y'all can post like any single digit number you so choose in the chat, and we'll see how long it takes. Let me get like a stopwatch pulled up. So okay, get your number typed in and be ready to press enter. I've got a stopwatch. All right. Delayed by about 3 seconds. All right, we're gonna try this. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it's just about 3 seconds. Cool. That feels like less than it has in the past. So that's a plus. Interesting that there's a plugin for that, Caillou. You might have to send me the details on that. Just, I'm like rather curious, even just like to know how it works. Okay, so yeah, last time we were setting up these. Oh, I guess we were also taping cameras, taping camera cables. No clue if these work yet. Haven't tried them, but we're getting there. And we need to do another set of these. It's going to be for the other side, which I have the mount for. And I also want to try something different with these. So with the last ones, I kind of assume that you just wire all the circuit boards in series. Or like, you wire them together, like connect positives to positives and negatives to negatives, right? But I don't think that that's the way that it works. FFZ, you say, Caillou. All right. I will write that on my sticky note of things to check out after streams. So Yeah, and so comparing what the like main, or not main, but like the, how do I put this? The non-custom um, like driver board, how bright it illuminates the LEDs when viewed through like a camera, and a light blocking device compared to the brightness or lack thereof, perhaps, of these ones that we did last time. Micah, hello. Glad to hear you're doing good. Thank you for the 9 months. Oh, woo. Ben, it's getting on to almost a year. I'm getting up there. But yeah, welcome aboard. Glad to hear you're doing good, and glad to have you aboard tonight. Yeah, so my thought is, I think my understanding of these circuit boards has grown since I last used them, or last was messing around with them. And I think that they work in such a way that this is not the right way to connect them. Now, granted, I haven't been able to find any documentation for these ones in particular. There is a wiring diagram for the plug and play ones, but there's no wiring diagram for the solderable ones that I've found. But I think that I've now discovered, actually, let me pull one of these off. Oh, that's a thing. Oh well, I'm not gonna do it right now. I realized I need a thing to shave the rough edges down with. So yeah, if you take a look at this, we got positive, we got negative, right? And I've come to understand that like the positive on that side is connected to the positive on this side, and similarly the negative on that side is connected to the negative on this side. And then, as I understand it, the LED is connected, like the positive goes to the is it the cathode? It might be the cathode. I never remember those two apart. But yeah, anyways, the positive goes on one side, the negative goes to the other side, and it's like the correct side to make it light up if you put positive and negative on here. But that means that the way that we've hooked these up, these are all in parallel. And if you know anything about LEDs, you don't wire LEDs in parallel because you have no control over where the current goes. So essentially the current's being generated here, and then it has like 4 ways to pass through an LED and come back. And I mean, it seems that it's probably getting split like somewhat equally just based on like the brightness that I can see when I look at it. But there's nothing to say that it will be split equally, because I guess there's technically like probably some resistance in like the wires and some aspects of the LED chip. But yeah, ideally you want like a way of generating current, a way of generating a known quantity of current. Usually it's like a resistor in like a simple setup, and you want that in series with like all of your LEDs. So like all of your LEDs in series, and then like your current generating thing also in series with all of those. And right now it's like the current generating thing and then parallel LEDs. So not only is it splitting the current like 4 ways, and then it's also like not guaranteed like how much is going to go down each path, right? And so I think what I need to do instead then is to basically hold this up again, is so like, for instance, let's say this is the first one that I connect. I need to connect the positive voltage supply coming from the driver board. Maybe that's the one. Actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I can do it either which way, because they have both connections on both sides. But yeah, so I need to connect, say, like the positive to one side, and then I need to connect the negative of the other side to the positive of the next LED chip, right? And do that all the way down. And then from the last one, I need to take the negative and run it all the way back to the driver board. And it's not really ideal that way. Like, that's, yeah, it's not ideal. Because ideally I could wire them like this, but have them all be in series, like I just described. Which kind of makes me want to like make my own board, but I need to not go down crazy rabbit holes that are going to take like a whole bunch of time. I just need to get it working, and then I can iterate. Oh, the number of times I've wanted to like make my own thing for this. Oof. But also, I have made my own thing. I made my own LED driver board, and that was its own thing, its own saga, I guess. But you know, it turned out. So maybe an alternate LED, I don't know, mounting board, I guess, would be reasonable. Wow. Okay, let's grab some of these OmniFixo hand things. Oof. Okay. Right, so we got those, and then I have some of these wires that I previously cut to the right length for the way that we were doing it before. But of course, we won't be doing it that way this time. But one of each wire should be good. So basically what I want to do is I want to set these up differently, and then I want to compare and see which one, see if, first of all, if there is a difference, which I think there will be. I think these ones will end up being brighter. And then assuming there is a difference, see which one is like brighter, I guess. But I'm pretty sure there will be a difference. I'm pretty sure the ones that we hook up tonight will be brighter. But then that's going to mean that I'm going to have to redo this. Which honestly shouldn't be too bad. But I do need to grab my tools, which I did remember to bring these over, at least within like reaching distance. So I need to get stripping here. Wire stripping, that is. Okay. So I think we'll have the positive come in. I got to think about how these connect, right? So this one's going to be chilling here, and that's where the cable is going to come in. And I think I do want to route the like return cable all the way around. Although, as I say that, I'm like tempted, maybe, to basically have it run around and then just come back from that side. But I want to see, let's take a look at how it routes back into the headset. Yeah, it's looking like that would be not quite the most ideal. To go from this side straight back, because it'd basically have to do like a 180 to loop back up underneath the kind of rubbery material that surrounds the optics on the headset, because there's a little gap there, and that's where they're routing the oh my god, ribbon cable. That's where they're routing the ribbon cable, and also the wires from the LEDs. Right, so I think we are going to come all the way back around, which just means like one of these cables will be longer than the other, basically. And instead of like coming here or like coming straight here, it'll go like all the way around to there. Okay, but I've yapped enough. So let's get one of these wired up here. So we're going to be going from the negative side on, shall we call it the left side of the mounting board? Come on. There we go. Let's get this warming up. I still haven't put my flux away, so it's right over here. I also never cleaned off the tip of that. GG. Just literally been having so much going on this week. So since the last time I was streaming with y'all, yeah, we had, so I went over to my friend's place. We practiced for the set at BLFC, which is going to be, if you're watching this, you're going to be at BLFC, 7 p.m. On Wednesday. And I have at times made the mistake of calling it Saturday because it's like kind of the Saturday of the con, so to speak. But yeah, it is Wednesday. It's at 7 p.m. And I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. But at the same time, I'm also like, just, I don't know. It's stressful to have something coming up like that. But it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't really have anything to worry about. Okay. Let's get that tinned. I need to move this so I can get the other side. Cool. Right, and so that is going to connect to the negative side of this board. Right, so we should be able to do that and get this in here. Okay. Let me double check that I did that okay. It looks fine. Oh yeah. Would be good to hold it out for you where you can see it. All right, so we're negative on this board. We're gonna go positive on the next board. Gotta grab another one of these. Also, I think I saw I have a way to, yeah, there it is. We can zoom in. How about that? Excellent. So, just gotta line this up. We're going to positive on this side. Uh-oh. The wire is not in the hole. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is actually not very good. So it's connected technically, but I kind of missed. I think, unless the kind of wire jacket just melted, it's hard to tell. I might try that again. I think this time what I can do is I can just heat it up. Kind of push the wire in a little bit more. It's a little bit better. Okay. That's one wire down. Next comes the short one. Where came loose there. Okay. So this is going to go to the negative slot here. It is kind of difficult to get these lined up here. I don't think I have succeeded yet. Yeah, I've not. Let me try coming around the other way. So I have succeeded in pushing the wire away from the board, which is not exactly a success. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Well, that's going to be problematic. So I'm going to have to get rid of the solder from there. We heat it up from the bottom. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe I can like bend the wire a little bit here. Help get it lined up. Alright, I think we have success this time. Okay, there we go. Okay, and so negative is going to connect to positive. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we've got the 3 connected so far. Going negative on one to positive on the next one. Got one more to go. First we need to strip. Okay. pin. Or at least attempt to. That's pretty gross, actually. I don't know why this one is not taken to the solder as well. Okay. Once again, going to be going to negative. This one. There it is. Oh. Almost got my headphone cable there. All right, I got a nice big long cable here. Going to positive over here. Okay. Right, so now we have them all connected in series. And now we're gonna need to cut some long wires here. Let me grab that ruler that we used last time. Let's see if this one might not even be long enough to make one of these wires out of. No, this will do. This will do just fine. Okay. So we want 25 centimeters worth of wire for this first one. There we go. Now the question is, will the remaining length of wire that I have be sufficient? I have more. But this is the last one that is already out of the package. And I actually don't know how long this needs to be. It needs to be longer than 25. And it is not even 25. So the answer is no. It's okay. There's more where that came from. Okay. Yes. Here we go. So we'll need to pull some more out, but I guess I need to understand the length that we need. So let me kind of put these roughly where they're going to be in here. Okay. So we got them, like I said, roughly where they're going to be. And then I'm actually going to use this one, I think, to see how long this is. So if I go from this end, basically want to go from here and come all the way around to, well, roughly here. They fell out. That's fine. I think we got what we need to know here. I need to know this distance. It's roughly 13 centimeters. So if I cut this next wire to, we were doing 25, another 13 would make it 38. Ooh, that's very long. Loop here. Let's put that down at the end. All right, so down to 38. This way. Oops. There we go. Okay. So we've got 2 more solder connections to make. I need one end of this one and one end of the other one. Tin the tips. Okay. Get this ruler out of here. Okay, so this is the near end. And that's going to get the positive connection, which is going to be the shorter one here. Okay, there we go. Oops, got one caught underneath the OmniFixo there. Good, okay. So that's that connection made. And then back over here, I'm actually going to wire this up so that it points back in the same direction. So this is actually going to go on the same side. Okay. So it's not exactly ideal because I don't like this cable just kind of dangling the whole way around. I'm also gonna need to definitely gonna need to shave down those rough edges on these. And let's see, which one's which? Oh, I see. I think, yeah, I think it'll do. Maybe you're a little bit long on the one. Like, I think I'm actually going to take off that much. There we go. Oh, right, I don't strip these. Because these just have to get tucked into the insulation displacement connector thingy. Gotta grab one of those out of here. Okay, let's also refresh on which side is which. So this wire is positive, and it is coming into that side. So the left side of the connector, I believe, if looking at it from this way. going to be the right side if we flip it over like we're going to have to in order to get the wires in. So we did positive over here. So this one needs to go to the positive terminal. That is going to be... Let's see if... I can zoom this in here. Might actually be able to get even further. Well, it's a little hard to see, but it's there. We gotta get this wire connected to it. And I actually think I've pulled it out of view, haven't I? All right, here comes the difficult part. We're just trying to get this connected here. I believe that's done it. I'm not entirely certain. I think it may actually have not gotten all the way in there. But it is kind of hard to tell with these. Okay. Next up is the negative side. Come on. Okay. Come on. I think I may have done it there. I guess we'll find out momentarily. Actually, I think I'm going to take them off of this for now. All right. And we're going to plug this in. Oh, I can zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now the question is, are they working? And for that, I think we're going to need the tube. So let me see if this shows up for y'all with the other ones. It might if it was underneath the part that you can see. Yeah, so you might see them there. There's those two faint little dots. Those are the LEDs. Ooh, that's actually, you can see them a little bit better there. They're like right next to me. So those are the last ones. Let's see, I've got these wires kind of tangled up here. Let's see if we've done any better with the new ones. Or if they're even working at all. Which I'm going to go ahead and say they are not working yet. Now, the question is to figure out why. Okay, I gotta stick my leggy out real far and grab my multimeter, which was out of reach. So, let's make sure first that we're even getting voltage where we expect it. Okay, so we got positive coming in, negative going out, and we got nothing. Right, as opposed to over here. Oh yeah, maybe y'all could see. So now just gonna compare this to, oh my goodness, I think I need to move the LED fix out of here. We need more space. Cool. So now we can see this one where I have positive and negative here. Oh, we had something there for a moment. Yeah, there we go. 1.23 volts. And if I come back over to this one, we've got positives over here. Negative is over here. Come on. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Which leads me to suspect that the connector is not, the wires aren't installed in it properly. Which means having to figure out how to get this out. remember doing it last time. And it being not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I think I put my fingernails under here. Hey, there we go. Okay. So it's leading me to believe that this is not quite this connector. I'm going to do this out of frame because I just need a closer look. Okay. I'm just trying to push the wire down in there a little bit better, maybe. Hoping that the insulation displacement will do its thing. There's little like fins in here basically. You're supposed to cut through the insulation, make contact with the wire that's on the inside. Maybe that'll do the trick. Okay, let's plug it back in again. Connect it up again. Take another reading here and here. Oh, come on. For real? I guess here's a question of, you know, let's disconnect this for a moment. I want to even know if these are connected here. So I think, let's see. Negative should connect to this. One of these. Or not. Let's see if I can find where the positive one goes. If it even does. But we had... Yeah, there we go. So we do have a connection there. Yeah, okay. Let me see where the positive goes from this one. Oops, let me just zoom out again. See how I can see what's going on here. So positive terminal over here. Or no, wait, we just did positive. I want to see where the negative one goes. Yeah, okay, so negative one goes down into there. And so if I touch the negative one here, should expect to hear that tone by touching the same point on the LED driver board, but I'm not. Which leads me to believe that the negative side is not cut all the way through the insulation. Or perhaps something else is wrong. But one way or another, the negative side is not connected. That's what I'm taking away from that. Ah, come on. There we go. I wonder if I can touch a little contact in here. Let's see. This is the positive side. Oh, I can't. Let's try the negative side. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh no. Oh, that's not a good sign. So that means this is actually connected properly. And it's something wrong with the driver board. Which means it's probably means that, let's see, can I get positive? Yep, how about negative? Nope. Okay. So that means the negative side of this connector is not soldered properly. Time to try to fix that. Okay. Let's see. That side's still good. Don't tell me I've made it worse. Okay, that's good. Okay. Alright, I think that problem is solved. So, theoretically, this time when I plug it in, we should get some LEDs lighting up. Okay. Let's see, shall we? Put the tube there. And take a peek. And I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing any LEDs. Well, heck. Alright, let's switch back to voltage and see what we're getting here. If anything. .21 volts. That seems right. Let me come over here. So that's weird. That we have a voltage. And it is forward biased, right? Looks like a positive number. And if I look at the other way around, So it should be working, theoretically. Wait a minute, can I even see these ones now? Oh yeah, there they are. I go over here. Yeah, no, I'm just not seeing anything at all. We can see they're in there, although they are kind of facing downwards. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. This is definitely perplexing. What do I get? Do I get the voltage across each individual one? 1.05, 1.06. What? What's going on with this one? Oh, 1.03, there we go. Finally, the last one. I'll just do it on this side. 1.04, 1.05, somewhere around there. That seems like everything should check out. And yet. It would also seem like we're not getting any light from these. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at all in there. I got them all in there this time. What the heck? Positive and negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. I am seriously at a loss for this. Because, like, these ones we did last time, they are there. Now you can see those little dots, right? Four little dots on the screen there. And if I turn the driver board off, they disappear. So like they're working in the sense that they're illuminating. I don't know if they're like the right level of illumination. But then these ones, which I would expect to actually work better, just, oh wait, is that? I think one of, oh shoot, I don't want to try night sight. I literally just want the camera. No, oh my god. Wait, is that a light or is that some sort of reflection coming? Oh, that might just be a reflection. Shoot, I thought we were onto something there. Oh yeah, and y'all can't even see what's going on here. There's like a little bit of something. No, it's not even. You can't even see it anymore because I think it was just a reflection. What the heck? And we do, let me just check, still have a voltage. Yep. 4.2. I'm like wondering if there's some way that I can test current. I'd have to get in series with it. So I'd probably have to unsolder one of these leads. And then like, let's switch back to this mode. Should also be, should give some way of measuring diodes. Okay, yeah, those are connected. It's expected. Let me actually try this one. I don't actually know what I should be seeing when I do this. I do see like something. The numbers are doing something. Oh goodness. This might be the point where I am at a loss. Not seeing anything down there at all. Unless like there's some light leaking in and then we see the contacts reflecting it. Ah. That's really frustrating. And they're definitely connected the way that I was describing, right? Because if I'm in continuity mode here, and I test this one or this one, maybe being powered on is fucking with it somehow. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, those are connected straight across, and those ones are connected straight across. So these are definitely wired in parallel, like I was describing before. While I'm thinking about it, it's been a while since we reached the last follower goal, and I kind of totally forgot to set a new one. So let's make that happen. Next palindrome, it's only 4 followers away. 434. Start that goal. Cool. Okay. But it still leaves me like not knowing what to try next for these. But on one hand, I could just wire them up like this. But that doesn't, it just doesn't seem right. Like the electrical engineer in me says LEDs should not be wired in parallel. At least not without their own like individual resistors. But then over here, it's just like not working. Maybe I should just unsolder one of these so that I can see what the current running through it is. I mean, worst case scenario, I just have to connect that again. Okay. So if I switch to current mode, I'm going to plug that back in. We are going to hold this very firmly to this probe. Going to touch the other positive side. If we get anything here. Hmm. Let me see if I'm even touching this properly. Okay, I'm getting continuity there. Which means that this is making contact. However, I'm not seeing anything here. Well, we could go down. Maybe it's just there's less current. Yeah, no. I'm not reading anything. Oh man, I'm at a loss with this one. I might just need to post in their Discord and ask what the proper or expected wiring for these are. Proper maybe is also an okay term for that. Well, I don't know if there's much more that I can do on this today. Oh. There we go. I gotta say, his documentation is so important. Seems like in this case, documentation's a little lacking. Let me hop over to the EyeTrackVR Discord server real quick here. And see if I can find any information, perhaps. Let's search for something. Maybe wiring diagram, solder. They did not. Nothing was found. If I just search wiring diagram, there does indeed. There's a wiring diagram. What is this? Finish and fully functional mod. Wiring diagram. I used attached diagram courtesy of such and such. USB gum stick remix with eye and mouse tracking. Let me take a look at what that is. Just taking a look here. Let's see if I can find anything. This is yeah, what is this project anyways? Yeah, it definitely looks like they're try to do something similar. In that they're trying to fit all three of them together. They're also using Oh, 4-port USB hub breakout. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, this is definitely something else entirely, I think. Okay. So based on... Oh, right, this is for mouth tracking. 5-volt through 2 LEDs and a resistor. One USB connects and I have no IR LEDs. Oh yeah, that's a thing I hadn't really thought about. There's so much that like could go into this. So I was just thinking now that I have this LED driver circuit board that that I designed to be this particular size and everything. But now that I'm thinking about it, there are more LEDs if I go through and do the mouth tracking, which is like the whole point of the dongle redesign and everything, that are gonna need to get powered somehow. What is this? Updated wirings. Oh, V4 light. Ooh, that is. That's what I'm using the LEDs from. Looks like the LEDs used to have less solder pads. Because that's not the V4 light. V4 light's just positive to positive, negative to negative. What about the N? Nothing. 4 mini LEDs connect in series. Wait, V4 mini LEDs connect in series. V4 lights connect in parallel? Shoot. I guess... What the heck? What value resistor did I use for these? That's not it. It's in here somewhere. That's not it. Not it. Not it. Also not it. Actually, we're playing tag here. Not it. Is this it? Hey, those look like resistors. 536 ohm. Okay. And then the question's gonna be, what are they on the V4 Mini? It's gonna be somewhere. Probably. Oh, is this it? V4 Mini. Schematic. 536 ohm. So theoretically, we should be able to wire them in parallel. However, This is showing 7.5 volts coming into the regulator chip, which has me wondering. I have to have the data sheet for this somewhere, I feel like. What is this one again? LM317. Let's take a look. 3-terminal adjustable regulator data sheet. Let's see if we can find the place where it talks about this particular wiring setup. I think I saw it here somewhere. Precision current limiter circuit. This application limits the output current to the I limit in the diagram. 1.2 over R1. Oh, what is that? 1.2 divided by, is it 356? Was that it? 536. 536. Which should be 2.2 milliamps, I guess. But like, it just says VI for input voltage. So like, what is the input voltage? Does it matter? I guess we could think about it. They also have a circuit for a constant current battery charger. And they're showing a 24 ohm resistor. And they're saying the current is going to be 1.25 divided by 24. But VI should be greater than battery voltage plus 4.25 volts. 1.25, which is 1.25 volts, which is the reference voltage, I guess, must be internal to the chip. And then 3 volts of headroom. Interesting. What is, let me see. What is the, let's see. Use a, let's see. So if we can think of each of these as being single eye, because they're separate circuits. So single eye for the light version is saying 130 ohm resistor. Which if we look back at the precision current limiter circuit, that would be 1.2 divided by, oh, I guess 1.2 is probably just the reference voltage, but like truncated. So 1.25. So it might actually be 1.25. If we look at the other one, yeah, it produces a little bit more current. So it might actually be a voltage issue here. But if I divide that by 130, we're looking at 9.6. Which if I divide that by 4, it's about 2.3-ish, which is what we were looking at before. Right, so we do that, it's 2.3, right? or sorry, 2.3 milliamps. This is in amps, so multiply by 1,000 and we get milliamps. But yeah, if I divide by 130 ohms instead, we get 9.6 milliamps. And then divide that by 4, we get 2.4 milliamps. So I think this might be an issue of, it seems so odd that the LEDs would get wired in parallel. Like that is just still driving me bonkers here. And I did, of course, remember the sides of the LED backwards. Anode is the positive side, cathode is the negative side. Okay. So I think the problem is having the wrong value resistor. And in the case of wiring them in series, I think the problem is having too little voltage coming into the regulator chip, which is probably why they have 7.5 volts, 7.5 volts on their schematic here. And why they have, I don't even know what this chip is, TPS 63070. Let me just look that up. TPS 63070 is suggested to me. Let me make sure. TPS 63070 RNMR. Oh, I've been here before. Wide input voltage, buck boost converter. Yeah, so they must be using that to guarantee the 7.5 volt output, which is then they're feeding into the other thing to get constant current, but they're needing it to be like 1.25 plus, well, I guess plus the 3, which is like already as much as, actually, what does that leave? 7.5 minus that leaves 3.25. I think we were reading like a voltage of 4.2 across that. So I guess if we're looking at 4.2-ish on the, like from the LEDs, and then we add 1.25, we're already over 5 volts. And I think that's the problem. It still is just wild to me that these are soldered in parallel. Okay, well, that's a bummer, because that's not something I'm going to be able to fix tonight. Yeah, someone's like, oh, neat, thanks for clarification. I really tried to look all over the docs first. And the person who had answered that, you know, one is in series and the other is in parallel says, no worries, it took me a whole lot of figuring it out too. Which I guess we've just gone through the process of. Well, that is a bummer. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the end of the line for us here on this project tonight. Oh, so what to do next? If anything, what time is it? 9:40? Gosh, I guess I've only been live for like 2 hours. Is there any like chill thing that I could do for a little bit? Oh, you know what? There were some demos that I wanted to try. Let me put some things away here. And then we could maybe take a look at those things. Assuming they are even still available. I've definitely had had it happen a couple times where I'm like, oh, this demo that I want to try, and then by the time I get around to it, it's like, this demo is no longer available. I'm like, thanks. Let's put that away. Okay. Gosh, my desk is a mess. At some point I need to put solder on the spool in that little case that I have. Oh man. The mouse pad's over there. I could grab it real quick. Alright. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. I'll get this set up.